Well, hi, Cancers. Welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your weekly reading, and this week it is What is My Ex Thinking? So I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them 3 more times. We're going to have a 2-part reading, and the overall energy of this reading is going to be in the middle of the first part of the reading. For Cancers, what are your exes thinking? Put it there. Ooh. What are your exes thinking? Okay, Cancers, the overall energy of this reading is the 9 of Swords. This surrounds the whole reading. You're both in it. You are both up in your head. You're both trying to figure out what happened. It's all these thoughts going through your minds. That surrounds the whole reading. So let's read on. Let's find out what else is going on here. Up here in your highest energy is the 8 of Wands. It looks like you've been communicating or will be communicating through text, emails, Facebook, somehow, back and forth. This is the 8 of Wands. It's right next to the Wheel of Fortune. I think you want to move forward. All this communication has to do with you needing to move forward in your life for your better. This is the universe that has their hand to your back, and they're kind of nudging you forward, kind of whispering in your ear. And this is connected to all that communication. It's also connected to the 8 of Cups. This is the walking away. This is the walking away from these cups towards something else. So I feel like there's a lot of communication, like going back and forth. But this is going to help you move forward here from the relationship. The 5 of Cups is right under the 8 of Wands. In your highest energy, this card is about disappointment in the spilled cups of love, regrets. Oh, that's sitting right next to the 9 of Swords. So you're disappointed, and this disappointment's going to come out in this conversation. It's almost like a conversation of closure for you, so that you can move forward. Yeah, this 9 of Swords is sitting right next to the 10 of Cups. This is what you're walking away from. The idea of the happily ever after, all those cups of love. You're up. This is what you're up in your head. It's disappointment, and really disappointed in this relationship going south. But you're trying to leave these cups behind. This idea, this is just an idea of the 10 of Cups. You probably felt like it was heading there, and it did not for whatever reasons. And so the wheel is trying to move you forward, and your closure is going to happen through, and I think it's texting, I'm pretty sure. Getting closure from this relationship and leaving those cups behind and moving forward for your better, for your fortune. So under the 5 of Cups and their energy is the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, so this is what they're thinking. Yeah, they're thinking about the family situation. They're thinking about commitment, groundedness, security, stability. But they're very disappointed because this is what they had their eye on. That's why they're in this. They thought that this relationship would wind up where the two of you could become a very secure and stable couple. And living in the same home, probably married. You both have the same ideas going on, it looks like, at one point in this relationship. But you're both disappointed. And you're both looking at those spilled cups here. Right under the 9 of Swords. this overall energy here, the disappointment. And right next to the 10 of Pentacles in their highest energy is the 3 of Swords. Now, sometimes this could mean a third party, but so far I see no other cards. I'll tell you if I do. But so this is going to be the heartache. They're really torn up about this relationship. They're really going in their head about it here and in their heart. There's tears. Whether they've admitted it or not, I think there's tears. So right next to the 3 of Swords is the 4 of Cups. This is like, if you were to try to start over with them right now, I don't think that they would accept the cup. Or if they were to offer you a cup, I don't think you would accept it. This is sort of a, I really feel like you're parting ways here for some reason or another. But I can change my mind. I have a whole nother half of the reading to take out. Let's see what comes out. You're both very disappointed in how this ended. That it did end, for one thing, you know. Okay. Wow, okay, well, up here in your highest energy is the 6 of Cups. Yeah, they're a soulmate. You might have known them since childhood, teenage years, or even before. You've definitely known them from other lives. That's the connection that you two of you have when you look into each other's eyes. That's that connection. You've known each other millenniums. Wow. So your soulmates in it fell apart. This is the energy and your highest energy here, Cancers. You're still living the Tower moment. You're still pretty fresh. You know that they're a soulmate and it all fell apart. It just blew up. There might have been an argument. But you're kind of stuck. We got the 4 of Pentacles. You're still in that Tower moment. But the Wheel of Fortune's over here working. So the Wheel of Fortune is really going to help you move forward from this blow up of the relationship. And also this communication is going to help you to get closure so that you can move on. Under the 6 of Cups, in your energy, the King of Swords, this is like truth and clarity, but also being in self-protection mode. The sword is up. This is possible air energy, so that'd be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Might be in your chart, might be in their chart someplace. But yeah, you're in self-protection mode. Your guard is up. All you want is truth and clarity, and that is probably what's happening with that 8 of Wands over there. Also, we have the 3 of Wands. Reading this card in your energy under the Tower card, yeah, that does, it puts you in a place here where you're looking out over the horizon, waiting for your ship to come in. So you're pretty much on guard about the soulmate relationship. You're really kind of, you know, you will be looking over the horizon here, but for your ship to come in, and you know that that opportunity is there for you, but I think you're kind of not ready for that yet. You're in self-protection mode. You're kind of looking, but you're mostly not. But, you know, if your ship were to come in, you want to be able to recognize it. So that is kind of on your mind. We have the Lovers here on the other side, the 3 of Wands, right under the 4 of Pentacles, being stuck. That's why. Because you're still in this Tower moment, excuse me, over this special connection here, the Lovers. So the soulmate connection. possible Gemini. So we have this King of Swords, that's a possible air energy, and then this is the card of Gemini. Yeah, you're just kind of still in the Tower moment here. This Three of Wands, you know that you can, the whole world is at your command. You know that there are other ships out there in the world, but right now you're kind of stuck with these energies right here. So under the King of Swords, we're in their energy now. Is the Knight of Wands. Were they kind of like running around? Were they dating more than one person? Because they might have. Because so now in their highest energy, I have the Three of Swords and the Knight of Wands. It's right under the King of Swords. So this is like, I think they were trying to, it almost feels like they're in denial of some sort. Because this is player energy. This is energy of running in and out of people's lives. And being under the King of Swords, it's like they're trying not to see the truth about themselves, about how their actions affected this relationship. And this is what really got them to this point of the Three of Swords and really up in their head and missing you and being very disappointed over themselves, I think. So the truth and the clarity, I think, would be hurtful to them about their own actions. That's what it looks like. Then we have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, that is, the Knight of Wands rushes in and out of people's lives, but the Knight of Swords rushes forward. And they are really on guard. I think they're mad at themselves. That's how it feels. I think they're mad that they screwed up this relationship. And they might even cut out this type of energy that they carry with them eventually, because this Knight of Swords is running right towards that Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords is faster than the Knight of Wands. This is I think the fastest moving card in the deck. Well, the Chariot can be really fast too. But this Knight of Swords, the Chariot doesn't cut things out. The Knight of Swords does, and they have their sword raised. And they're like, this, you know, trying to cut out this energy. So if it wasn't them that was acting like a player, that had more than one person, it was you. Okay? But either way, they're ready to cut out this energy. I have the Moon card in their highest energy. Oh, also I wanted to connect these two, the Three of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So they're not ready to look. They're definitely not in a place where they want to look for a ship to come in right now. I have the Moon card right next to the Knight of Swords. This is like things being revealed, things coming to light. This is the card for Pisces, by the way. Sorry, I'm coughing today. When I talk a lot, I cough. I really should have some water right here by me. The Moon is, you know, you didn't know that lobster was in the water until it crawled out. So things being exposed, secrets revealed, that's right under the Lovers card. And I think that's what happened. Is there was a third party revealed, whether it was them or you. So in their energy, though, what I'm going to say is what they're thinking is they are very disappointed, and I think they're disappointed in themselves for screwing up this relationship by their actions is what I get out of it. And it's like they got caught, you know, with the Moon card here. Right under the Lovers, and I think that's what messed up the relationship. So, wow, Cancer, this was your reading. I thank you for watching Universal Guidance.